What's up, everybody? It's me, Sergio, with Mobility Direct. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to torture the heck out of this brand new Golden Technologies Cricket LT Power Wheelchair. Now, along the way, I'm going to tell you what I love about it, what I don't like about it, and I'm going to go over some of the key specs. I do have a spec sheet here. If you want to see the full specs, I will put it on the screen at the end of the video so you can pause and just go through it at your own pace. Also, somewhere towards the end of this video, I am going to put a hidden message on the screen. The first 50 people to spot it are going to get access to an exclusive discount code to save you big if you're planning on purchasing this power wheelchair or any product from our website, mobilitydirect.com. Now, after watching this video, you can stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to compare this model across all other folding power wheelchairs in its class. I'm also going to recommend that you watch the unboxing and assembly video if you want to learn what to expect if you order one of these and you get it to show up at your house with the free shipping option. All right, so the Golden Technologies LT Cricket, there is a standard Cricket. This is the LT, which makes it a lot lighter. It's actually the lightest folding power wheelchair in its class that we've ever had. Just over 25 pounds is what it's going to weigh without the battery. So that is extremely lightweight. For a lot of people, 30 pounds is just too much. Most of them weigh 30 to 40 pounds. This one weighs 25.8 pounds without the battery. Around 30 if you keep the battery on. But that's, come on, carbon fiber all the way through, super lightweight, and surprisingly, really comfortable. This has an X-frame design, so it folds up really similar to a manual wheelchair into a very compact shape. You can put this thing in any vehicle. I mean, seriously, probably even a Volkswagen Beetle, no problem, because of how small the footprint is when it's fully folded. Even the backrest handles fold down, giving you a really low profile all around. It's awesome. We're going to put the dimensions on the screen at the end. Don't forget to pay attention to that. Some of the things that I love about it, aside from its lightweight, is the super comfortable gel cushion that it comes with. This thing is very comfortable, and I love the Golden Technologies insignia on there. You can, of course, put your own aftermarket seat if you have one that you just love, that you're already used to, but I did want to point that out. Now, it also comes with a cup holder, which is nice, for free. It has individual foot plates that flip up and get out of the way when you're getting ready to fold it, and a heel sling that easily comes out, just some simple Velcro in there. And I'm going to show you how to fold it. Now, when I fold it, just to make it easier, I take the seat off, the cushion, I should say. You don't have to do that, but I would say that it is going to help and make it a little easier because there's nothing in the middle getting sandwiched up. So literally at this point, you just pick up on these two straps, and that's it. You can also unclip these little clips here or depress them and fold this down to give it that lower height profile like I was telling you about. Look at how light this is, okay? I mean, I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna use my weak hand. And I know, granted, I'm a healthier young man, but I can't really do that with any other folding power wheelchair. This thing is extremely lightweight, okay? So if you want something lightweight that can support 300 pounds, and we're going to show you how it performs off-road, I think this is going to be one of the most impressive options in its class. There's a lot of carbon fiber folding models out there. Not all of them are going to have the combination of specs and pricing, by the way. Very affordable pricing compared to the other models out there. Pricing is subject to change. I'm going to show you the price on the screen right now, but keep in mind prices do change. Something else that I really think is unique about this is the fact that the armrests, when you flip them up with this little red button here, there's no like bar that's in the way like some of the other models. Everything is completely out of the way when you flip up the armrests. Why does that matter? Well, because if you're going to get in, you don't want something there in the way. And like I said, on a lot of the other models, you can't do this because there's part of the armrest frame that stays here. They figured it out here in a way that the bar that holds the armrest support from underneath gets out of the way. I thought that was really clever. And shout out to Rich from Golden Technologies for pointing that out. I would have never even thought to mention that. Okay, so this chair has some pretty nifty features that the engineering team at Golden Technologies really put some thought into. And guys, Golden Technologies is one of the few American manufacturing companies out there. Okay, they live and breathe mobility innovations and manufacture some of the best products in the industry. They're so confident in their products, they don't just include a parts warranty, which by the way is one of the best in the business. They also include a 1-year in-home repair plan. What does that mean? If something goes wrong, as long as it's a warranty approved claim, a technician's coming to your home, you don't have to go anywhere. And you have the option to extend that to a 2-year or a 3-year coverage plan for that in-home repair plan through Mobility Direct. Keep that in mind. A lot of value there. Just overall, a lot of peace of mind when you're buying any product from Golden Technologies. Now, pretty straightforward design here. You've got 11-inch drive tires in the back that are flat-free, solid. The front casters are 6.5 inches, and the anti-tip wheels in the back are 2 inches. Now, in case you're wondering, the seat dimensions are going to be 18 by 18 inches, and the back height is going to be 16.4 inches. So plenty of backrest support there. Now, by the way, something I didn't notice until now is that these armrests, the carbon fiber armrests that are flat on a lot of other models, they tend to they suction your arms underneath here on your forearm. Not these, because they have a little bit of a contour over the top, which is nice. A little chamfered rounded edge over the top prevents it from getting stuck to your forearm. I hate that. And a lot of our viewers and subscribers mention that being an issue on a lot of other carbon fiber models that compete with the Cricut LT. So I just thought I'd point that out. Now, what we're going to do next is something that you should really never attempt to do with any folding mobility device, period, or any travel mobility device. First of all, you shouldn't go over big tree stumps like this, roots, but the LT handles it. In fact, there's an oak tree here with roots everywhere, and it's just crushing them. Very impressive. Now, as we make our way here, you'll notice a sand pit. And that's what I was really referring to. Okay, no travel scooter, no travel wheelchair will ever go through sand. To go through sand, you need air inflatable tires that are at least 5 inches wide, not diameter, width, okay? These tires are great for hard surfaces and some gravel, some loose cobblestone, but sand, forget about it. It's gonna fail. I know that, without question, and I'll prove it to you. As soon as we get on sand, these tires are just gonna get stuck and bury themselves in just like that. Why? Because of physics, guys. These tires, let's look at them. How thin are they? They're, if you're lucky, 2 inches wide, and they're solid. They are 11 inches in diameter in the back, 6.5 inches in the front. I would say these are about 1.75 inches wide. Okay, like I said, you're gonna need like 5 inches of width, inflatable, almost like a golf cart. And we actually do have models that will do it, but no folding, travel-friendly power wheelchair will ever make it on the beach. Don't even try it. Heel strap got off here when I got off. So do yourself a favor. If you're trying to go to the beach and go on sand, don't even think about using any travel-friendly or folding power wheelchair. It just simply doesn't work. And if you're surprised about that, I hate to tell you, it really is just a matter of resetting your expectations. If you want a beach-friendly device, you're better off seeing if there's a beach nearby that rents beach-friendly wheelchairs. They have them in a lot of beaches nowadays with these huge jumbo tires that look like they almost look like the inflatable rafts as tires. That's what you need. There's nothing else out there that'll work. Now we're gonna do one last final challenge, an incline challenge. Let us know what you think so far. If you have any questions, call the number below. Our non-commissioned sales experts are not pushy. They'd love to answer any questions that you may have. We are A-rated with the Better Business Bureau. We're a medical equipment company with a state license. We'd love to earn your business. We offer lifetime customer support. Keep that in mind. Let's go. All right, now in case you're wondering, the overall travel range on a full charge is gonna be just under 10 miles, and it goes just under 4 miles per hour. And I know what you're thinking. I'm tired of hearing these boring specifications, Sergio. Let's see some action. Let's take this thing and test it. This is a torture test video after all. So let's start off by going through some gravel and really rough terrain grass here that floods during the rainy season every year. And let's see if it holds up. Wow. Honestly, I don't even feel it struggling at all. I don't know what it is, but it feels really smooth, and surprisingly, there's no suspension on this thing. It feels like it has some sort of articulation going on. Like, maybe it's because it flexes a little bit, the carbon fiber. I know carbon fiber is really strong, but it does flex a little bit, and it just feels super duper smooth. Going over this gravel, it really does. I'm very surprised. Great job over at Golden Technologies for making a chair that actually feels smooth, but doesn't have suspension. Suspension adds weight. And if you want something with suspension, it's going to be heavier, always. All right, let's go ahead and do some more. I'm going to pass by the fam here. We're having a nice little Sunday hangout sesh with the bounce house, the pool, the trampoline. Oh, here's some loose cobblestone. Made it. Let's go say hi to the kiddos. That's what I love about having these types of mobility devices. You can get outside with the fam and do more, even if you have mobility issues. What's up, kiddos? Hi. You guys having fun in the pool? Yeah? All right. Don't hurt yourselves. Be careful. Now, my dogs are always digging up holes here in this dirt. All right, we're going through some rough dirt here. It floods out every rainy season here, and the dogs are always digging holes. But what I'm actually going to do next is a very simple, crude curb test, okay? A lot of people on our channel, they comment and they subscribe, which, by the way, I'm going to take a moment to ask you, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. That's what helps the channel grow. We couldn't do it without you guys. But by leaving a comment and subscribing, you're not only going to get an answer from us within one business day if you have a question or you want to suggest a future topic. We actually got this challenge idea from our commenters, our subscribers. They left a comment on a lot of videos saying, hey, will it go in and out of a garage if there's a 2-inch curb? And we said we should start doing that in our videos, Drew. By the way, say hi, cameraman Drew.
Ooh-wee, it's hot.
We got to give some cameraman credit to Drew here. He's always behind the scenes, and occasionally you will see him making some videos as well. But yeah, this is a great test. So if you have a garage, I do have some advice. If you're going over a curb, I like to go in at a little bit of an angle, just so like one wheel goes up first, not both at the same time, and that's gonna work most of the time. Now, the reason why I say go on an angle, because if you go straight on, this is what could happen, right? And I'm gonna do it very slowly. It gets caught and then it jerks, okay? Now, I was going really slow, and that's fine, but if we go fast, I'm gonna do this, and I'm a professional, don't try this at home, but if you go fast, you could end up almost ejecting forward and then tilting back, and you could fall and hurt yourself. So definitely my recommendation is go at an angle. Now, when you go at an angle and you have a little bit of speed, brace yourself. It catches a little smoother than going straight on. Keep that in mind, but also still be very careful because you can get hurt. Be prepared to tilt and go very slow, okay, guys? This is not recommended. Don't try this at home. I'm just showing you a torture test for educational purposes only. All right, folks, what we're going to do next is a grass test, but not just any grass test. We're going to go in extreme grass. Follow me. All right, let's go. Oh, look at that. It's handling. Not bad. I mean, this is brush, okay? This should not be something you ever do on a power wheelchair. But we do things in extreme fashions here at Mobility Direct, and well, it looks like the cricket is in its natural environment right now with the other crickets that are in this grass. And honestly, I'm very impressed. I'm surprised that we have not popped a breaker. Look at this. Hey, grass test passed with flying colors, the Cricket LT. All right, folks, so we're going to go ahead and do an incline challenge. Now, just to let you know, this does have a lithium ion battery pack, which is TSA approved. Like I said, gives you about 10 miles on a full charge, which is plenty. And you can go on an airplane, you can go on a cruise, no problem. The turning radius is also awesome. It's about 29 inches, and when you're going to do a donut in an elevator or in a tight place, that matters. This is perfect for indoor use, whether you're in your kitchen, you know, if you have an apartment with a lot of big furniture and you can't really navigate around it too easily with a scooter. Power wheelchair is the way to go, in my opinion, indoors. And this thing just has a super sharp turning radius, which I'm going to demonstrate here for you in a second. One other thing, folks, if you have any technical questions, you know, we actually have a forum where technicians will answer questions. So you can go upload pictures, videos, tell us about any problems you might be having with one of your products. And technicians will actually provide you with support even if you're not a customer. Make sure you check out our forum. Just go to our website and click on the link at the top of the page that says forum, and it'll take you there. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate the turning radius here. climb up this little curb. All right, so going up that little curb, no problem. Now I'm gonna do a full donut here. Look how sharp this turning radius is.
Hold on. Keep going.
I mean, this is a sharp turning radius. Just under 30 inches, guys, not bad. So if you need something with a tight turning radius that also seems to handle various terrains pretty well, just going off these little curbs here into the dirt. Oh, my anti-tip wheels got caught up there a little bit. You got to go a little faster, I guess, but don't try that at home, guys. This isn't soft surface type of power wheelchair. All right, guys, so what do we have here? This is actually a septic drain field here, and it's got an incline which is definitely over 6 degrees, which is what most mobility scooters and power wheelchairs are rated for, 6 degrees. A typical ADA ramp that you see at a Publix or a grocery store is about 4.5 degree incline. I would say this is closer to 8, and these are rated for 6 degrees. I'm gonna get some speed and see what happens. Keep in mind, this is grass. The lighter you are, say you weigh 150 pounds, it might perform better compared to having a 215-pound man on there, okay? The lighter you are, the better things perform off-road. Oh no, it just started digging into the sand there. So it does have its limitations, guys. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I've never had any folding power wheelchair or scooter in its class pass this challenge, okay? You need something rugged with grabby tire threading that's knobby and that has more power, wider wheels too, to get up inclines like this, especially if they're made out of grass. If this was made out of pavement, maybe. I'm gonna give it one more shot just for fun, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. Again, this is the Cricket LT by Golden Technologies. I've had a lot of fun making this video, and if you have this power wheelchair, let us know what you think so our subscribers can see firsthand from someone who owns it what they think. Yeah, second time it made it a little higher, but it's digging into the grass, and underneath that grass is sand. It's not gonna make it. And I knew it wasn't gonna make it up that hill, but I could tell you it's definitely powerful enough to make it up your common wheelchair ramp. So if you're going somewhere like on a vacation or out to the mall or a grocery store, I would not hesitate at all. This thing is gonna do just fine. Again, this is the Cricket LT by Golden Technologies. I highly recommend watching our next video where you're gonna see all of the other folding power wheelchairs in its class being compared to this one. You're not gonna wanna miss it, especially if you're on the market. If it's your first time thinking about buying a chair like this, make sure you check out our first time buyer's guide. You'll learn a lot about all the different considerations one should know, like whether it's front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, the turning radius, and that way you don't make an expensive mistake. No one wants to have to repackage up a product and ship it back after spending a bunch of money. That's a hassle, that's a headache, no matter how easy the return process may be. I'll put the links to those videos in the description. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Your viewership means the world to us, and if you subscribe and leave a comment, it's the best way to show support. So if you could please take the time to do that, it would mean a lot. Not only that, guys, you could be the next lucky winner of our giveaway. We're giving away mobility devices all the time, not only to people in need like veterans, amputees, or people that are just struggling financially. We show up sometimes with the cameras rolling and we give them a free mobility device. Check those videos out too. But people that subscribe and comment get randomly selected all the time too. We give them a free mobility device and we put it on our YouTube channel. So again, guys, if you have any questions, let me know, let Rusty know, and we'll do our best to answer within the comment section within one business day, or give us a call with the number below. Until next time, everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. Have a great day.
He's so cute. He's so good boy. That's a good boy.